Here we go again with the Zio anti-Mamdani right-wing grift.
This fucking moron that was just elected the new mayor of New York City already did his first act in office. And guess what it was? Was it something to help the Jewish people? Was it something like he said to protect all the Jewish people? No, it was something that clearly showed this guy's a fucking anti-Semite. First thing that this guy did in office was something that directly affects the Jews of New York City and shows that this guy is a fucking liar. His very first executive order revoked the IHRA definition on anti-Semitism that has been adopted by more than 35 countries across the world and lifted the ban on boycotting Israel.
The craziest part about this tactic is that they're using two things. They're using fear-mongering tactics to, one, scare Jewish citizens and then try to scare other citizens of New York City that this mayor is going to be the detriment of our city. Two, they're relying on the fact that people are uneducated as to policy and uneducated as to what is actually happening, and banking on the fact that people still carry internalized Islamophobia and racism because Zohran Mamdani is a brown man. The fact that you lead your argument with misinformation and just lies, the way these people lie should be studied. You say that Zohran Mamdani is an anti-Semite, and if you support him, we're all anti-Semites because he revoked 9 executive orders from deadbeat Mayor Eric Adams. An executive order was put in by Eric Adams from the IHRA and their definition of anti-Semitism, but for one reason, because that definition of anti-Semitism links to you being critical of Israel. If you're critical of Israel, you're considered an anti-Semite, which is not the case because Israel is what? A state. There are 2 points on that definition that says accusing the Jews as a people or Israel as a state of inventing or exaggerating the Holocaust, accusing Jewish citizens of being more loyal to Israel or to the alleged priorities of Jews worldwide than to the interests of their own nations, denying the Jewish people their right to self-determination by claiming that the existence of the state of Israel is a racist endeavor. The fact that the city no longer propagates the pro-Israel agenda of the definition of anti-Semitism, he's an anti-Semite, that's just not how it works. Especially because he kept in place the mayor's office to combat anti-Semitism. So which is it? Is it that he revoked one definition because it included protections for the state of Israel? Or did he actually keep in the special office that was implemented under Eric Adams to combat anti-Semitism? The lucrative nature of the right-wing grift, coupled with the mass hysteria of Islamophobia and racism, coupled with the largely uneducated base that exists in America, videos like yours are damaging and harmful because you're leaving out key elements of your story to paint a picture of someone who is none of the above. People like you are the reason why people are taking anti-Semitism less and less seriously, because you're making everything anti-Semitism when anti-Semitism actually exists. It's actually a real thing. It's a very real thing that impacts your community. But when you lie and say that anything anti-Israel is anti-Semitism, what does that leave us?